Hey Paul and Mommy, Derek here. Hey, we're about a week and a half out to this marathon in Las Vegas. I'm by far not an expert of anything on marathons. I ran this one last year and I ran one in Sacramento in December. But just a couple of things that other people passed on to me that I thought would be a help. We're starting at 7,000 feet. It's probably gonna be cold. Last year it was high 30s, low 40s with some wind, and so while you're waiting there for the race to start, it's gonna be cold, and even the first couple of miles until we get really warmed up, it's going to be cold. So great advice I got from a friend of mine. He said, you know, instead of going and buying a nice set of sleeves that are, you know, $25, $30, take a pair of dress socks, or, you know, just running long tube socks, cut the end off, and they slide right on, and they work perfect for keeping your arms warm while you're running and it's cold. You combine that with a pair of throwaway cotton gloves. These are mine. I've got them, cut the thumb off on it so that I can work my phone. That way when I'm running and it's cold, I've got them. And as you get down the hill, it's gonna warm up. And so you can take it off and discard it to the side of the road. A lot of people do that. The other thing you can do is, if you're cold, just get a sweatshirt, either a cheap one from Walmart or one out of your pile, or, you know, a thrift store one that's one that you can start out on first couple of miles. And as you go down the hill, you get into the sun, it warms you up, you can take it off and throw it off. Also, we are running pretty much west and early in the morning, and so I'm wearing a visor, and I've got my pair of glasses that I wear, and they're light sensing, so that they're lighter in the daytime, and then as you get into the sun, they darken up, and so that really helped me out. So that'll work out good. Other thing that I'm doing, I've got a small ultra type backpack that holds 1.5 liters of water. I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna take all my own my own food and gels and stuff like that. Last year I just took a small water bottle with me, and the issue that I ran into is some of the aid stations, the water's coming out of big plastic tubs and it just tastes horrible. They've got bleach in it from cleaning out and stuff, and it's just not what you want to drink. And so I'm bringing my own water and planning on using, utilizing their electrolyte fluid that they'll have at all the aid stations. And then I've got water, so I'm carrying about 1.5 liters of water, and that should get me through. So that's all my stuff on clothes and things like that. If you got any questions, let me know. But looking forward to running with you guys, seeing you guys next week. And when we check in, they're going to give us a large plastic bag, medium-sized grocery sack. It'll have our bib number on it. And so for the bus ride, you can dress in, sweats, whatever you want to dress on the bus till you get to the top. And then just before the race starts, you can take that stuff off. You'll turn that into them, and then you can retrieve that at the end of the race. So go ahead and plan and dress nicely. The stuff I was suggesting is for the start of the race, right before the race, the start of the race, stuff that you can throw away.